Okay, so the recording has begun. This is day number one. Day one, week number one of our fall classes. And it's definitely a delight to have each and every one of you here. We're going to begin with math from 6 to 8. And then we are going to do English from 8 to 9. That's the schedule for the day. Math from 6 to 8, and then math from 6 to 8, and then English from 8 to 9. So what I want you to do is I want you to have something to write with and something to write on. And especially for the persons who are new, like Diamond, Miss Albury, Mr. Bethel, I want you to definitely, and Rakia, Miss Gator, Jensen Bethel, and Diamond. I want you all to take good notes. So don't just be there doing nothing. Take good notes of whatever I write. And at the end of class, what I want you to do is I want you to take pictures of your notes and send it to this WhatsApp number. It is 426-8971. So when you finish, take your notes down for tonight. Send it to this WhatsApp number, 426-88. Sorry. Oh my goodness, I gave you all the wrong number. It's 426, ignore that one. So ignore the first one. It's 426-8891. 426-8891. That's the WhatsApp number that I want you to send your class notes to. So that's Chris Raming, Diamond, Mr. Bethel, Otisa Albury, and Rakia, and Gabriel Sanders. I want you all to, once you all finish, write the notes for today. Say, take a picture of your notes and send them to this number, 426-8891. Okay, Miss Albury says she don't have a phone. Well, what you could do is you could send it, you could either use someone else's phone, so you could use your mother phone or your brother phone or whatever, or you can send it via email. Okay, so if you don't have a phone personally, send it via email, but I want it right after class. So I don't want it tomorrow. Don't send it tomorrow because it's supposed to be sent tonight. So make sure before you go to bed tonight to send the class notes. All right. So that's the first thing. So for those persons who have just arrived, we're gonna have math first from 6 to 8, and then we're gonna have English language from 8 to 9. So let's set up properly. Today is Monday, the 29th of August. And I want you that while you're inside this class, please be paying attention because I will be asking you questions at random. And I need you to be focused while you are here. Okay, we only have 17 weeks and we have to make each week count. All right, so that by the time it's time for you to sit your exams, you'll be ready, more than prepared to sit them. So the subject is, of course, mathematics. The theme is mathematical concepts. That's what we'll be looking at today, and then we're gonna be looking at different sections. All right. Okay, okay, good. All right, so we're gonna be dealing with section one. Section one is simplifying algebraic expressions. And if you notice, for those who are, by the way, since it's so we have some new faces, we can start with Albernique. Um, can you tell me your name? What school do you attend, and what do you want to be when you grow up? We could do a little bit introductions before we actually get into actual class, because some of you, this is the first time I'm. Okay, what happened just now? Okay, what happened? What did I do? Sure, okay.
Recording in progress.
Okay, very sorry about that.
Recording stopped.
What I was saying is that for some of you, this is the first time that I have you inside this class, so I want to do some introductions before we actually get into the actual work. So I want to start first with Albernique. So just tell me your name, what grade, sorry, what school do you attend, what grade are you in, and what do you want to be when you grow up? So beginning with Albernique, you could start. All right, hello, can y'all hear me? What I was saying is that since it's the first time that I have some of you inside this class, I want to begin with introductions. I'm going to start first with Albernique. Just tell me your name, what grade are you in, and what school you come from, and what do you want to be when you grow up? Because some of you, this is the first time you're here, and I need to, get an idea of who I am working with. So Albernique, you'll be the first to start, then Altonique. Okay, Altonique, go ahead.
I'm good.
Okay, all right, physician. All right, Chris Rami, go ahead.
My name is Chris Raman. I'm in grade 9 and I want to be a YouTuber when I grow up.
You want to be a YouTuber. Have you already started?
No, sir.
So when you can start if you want to be a YouTuber? That take time. You better start now.
Sir.
What you want to YouTube?
Video games.
Or video games? Okay. Um, Sierra, one of the OGs.
Okay. Okay, my name is Sierra. I'm 16. I'm in grade 12, and when I grow up, I want to be a neurosurgeon.
Wow. Go ahead, Deja, another OG.
My name is Deja. I'm 17. I'm in grade 12. And when I grow up, I'm just split between medicine or education, so I'm not really sure.
You switched between medicine and education after one day of
Yeah,
school? What? What did they do to you? What did they do to you in school today?
honestly, I'm just tired. I don't know what. I'm not really sure. I'm still trying to figure it out.
Okay, all right. Still trying to figure. Okay, that's fine. Deshaun, Adderley.
My name is Sean Nasri. Um, I'm in grade 11, and I want to be a computer engineer when I grow up.
Good engineer. Diamond.
My name is Diamond. I'm in grade 9. I attend Jonathan William, and I want to be a nurse when I grow up.
What's your last name, Diamond?
Milton.
Okay. Dylan. Dylan, don't be shy. Introduce yourself.
Oh, sorry, what my name is.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. My name is Tim Notbury. I'm from South Christian. When I grew up in the engineer.
Engineer. Okay. Frempong. That's what I see um in your name. Can you introduce yourself, please?
My name is Stefan Ustafo Kandanka. I'm from Anderson. I'm going to start school. I'm going to grade 11.
All right. What do you want to do when you grow up?
A businessman and technology stuff.
And a businessman. Okay. Interesting. All right. You say you're going to grade 11?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Gabriel Sanders.
Hi, my
Pardon
name
me?
is Gabrielle Sanders. I'm in grade 8. I attend Avatar Rogers High School. I want to be a businesswoman, a nurse, or a lawyer when I grow up.
Okay. That's a lot of options. Miss Sanders. Um, Miss Jensen Bethel. Mr. Sorry, Jensen Bethel.
Yeah, so my name is Jan Smith. I attend Avatar Rogers. I'm 17 years old and I want to be on the defense force.
What grade are you in?
12.
Grade 12. Okay, so you're finishing up. All right, Mr. Bethel, it's good to have you here. You're one of the seniors of the class, so I hope that you, on your final lap, um, make the best of this final year. All right, sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Um, Lachey Gator.
Okay.
We can't hear you, Lachey. Go ahead, Lachey. We can't hear you. Say it again, please.
Oh,
We can hear you
my
now.
name is My name is Lachey. I'm 13 and I'm in grade 9. And I attend Auntie McPherson and I want to be a nurse.
You want to be a nurse. Okay, Miss Lachey Gator. Um, then we have Michaela, a real
Hi,
OG. Go ahead, introduce yourself.
my name is Bgcse. I'm in 10th grade and I want to be something dealing with music.
Music. Okay. All right. And Otisa Albury. Otessa Albury. Go ahead, Miss Albury. Oh, you having a problem with your mic. Okay, type your answer inside the chat for me, please. Rakia. I think Rakia roll.
Hi, my name is Rakaya Rose.
Rakia roll.
I'm in grade 10. I attend St. Paul's Methodist College and I want to be a lawyer when I grow up.
A lawyer. Is that in New Providence or in the Family Island?
It's in Freeport.
Freeport. Okay. Wow, all the way from Freeport. Wow. Zaria. Can you introduce yourself?
My name is Zaria. I'm 14 from St. George's High in the 10th grade.
And what do you want to do? What do you want to be when you grow up?
I make my decision.
Say it again. I can barely hear you.
I make my decision.
Or you hasn't made. What? But you have any options that you're thinking about?
I like to be here.
Okay.
Excuse me, Mr.
Petite, go ahead.
I better go home. I just come from a job. Can I wait until my woman go back? Alright.
Yeah, sure. Please. All right. Who else? Zaria is what's your last name?
Whatever.
Okay, yeah, I was just trying to make okay. And I see another Z. Um, I think Zara, but it say less than three, so I'm trying to figure out the name.
It's Jazara.
Oh, Jazara Ferguson?
This one, my name is Jazara Ferguson. I am in grade 9, coming from FC Math person, and I want to be a lawyer or actress when I grow up.
Lawyer or actress in your group. Okay. Oh wow. This is certainly a mixture, right? We have some lawyers, we have physicians, a YouTuber in here and all. Um, no one said that they want to be a teacher. That's interesting. I don't know why, but I have my speculations, except Deja. I think Deja said education. Um, but I'm grateful that each and every one of you are here in the class. My name is Mr. Petit. Some of you know me personally, and some of you do not. But okay, Odessa Albury, she's in Grand Key, grade 8, and she want to be a doctor. Okay, good. All right, so yeah, so I want to tell you how this class is run. Um, I'm gonna hold you accountable because notice that I can't see your face. So this is we are all in podcast mode. So I don't know exactly what you're doing. So like I always tell you all, make sure write down the notes so that I can have an idea that you are focused and you are attentive in the class. So you have to write down the notes of everything that I write, and after class, right after class, you take a picture of your notes and you send them to me. Okay? So I can know that you're following along. Your parents or guardians have sacrificed to have you inside this class. It's definitely a joy and a privilege to have each and every one of you here. But I need you to work because the purpose of us here is to prepare you for either the BJC or BGCSE, and you need to be focused, all right? And um, you need to be applying yourselves, all right? The semester has just begun, and so I need you to be attentive, focused. If is there anything that you do not understand, please let me know, right? But for goodness sake, for heaven's sake, do not allow yourselves to be distracted during class. Make sure that class time is sacred time, hallowed time. No one bothers you. No one, you ain't checking WhatsApp, you ain't checking TikTok. You focus in class, all right? This is your only chance at it, or treat it as if this is your only chance, because no one wants to be 55 and taking BJC to get a job, all right? So make sure that you, while you're young and you have strength and energy and time, that you use it wisely. And I'm going to do my best to teach you and to explain. I'm going to try to be patient with you, but you have to also show me that you have effort. All right. And I'm definitely going to hold you accountable and check and make sure that you are getting it. Okay. So I think Angela Penniman, she's the most recent one that joined. We are doing introductions, so you're going to be the last one to introductions. Can you introduce yourself, Angela? Tell us your name and which school you come from and what do you want to be when you grow up. Angela. I don't know if a mic works, but we'll try. Okay, I don't hear her, so I guess her mic is not working because I don't see that icon for her. But we're gonna start. Like I said, if there's anything that you do not understand, please let me know so that I could explain it again to you. Okay? All right, so let's begin. So what we want to first do is Section 1, simplifying algebraic expressions. Please take this down, write it in your book, and once you're finished, class, send pictures of it to me via WhatsApp. Again, my number is 426-8891, and I have already placed that number inside the chat. I can do it again, 426 8891. That's my number, so that you can send whatever you have written in the chat. I mean, sorry, to my WhatsApp chat. All right, right after class. Okay. All right. So let's begin. So the question states that we want to simplify. So they give us algebraic expression. So the algebraic expression is the following. So we have the instructions to just simplify. Oh, by the way, let me write this clearly. So this is going to be example number 1. So the instructions is to simplify. Okay. Oh, Angela Penniman, are you here?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. Can you introduce yourself, please? Can you tell us what school you come from, what grade are you in, and what do you want to be when you grow up?
My name is Angela Penniman. I go to Eloquently and I'm going grade 11 and I want to be a lawyer.
A lawyer when you grow up. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. All right. So we have lawyers, a lot of lawyers and doctors. I hear that frequently, lawyers and doctors. All right. So we have example number 1. It's 7 minus 2, open bracket, 5 minus 3y. Now for this one, you have to be very careful. We have to be very careful. Okay. The first thing we have to do in order to do this is we have to multiply first. So this 2, what this is saying is that this 2 is multiplied by this entire expression. And if we look inside the bracket, we have 5 minus 3y. Sierra, are these like terms? 5 and 3y, are they like terms?
Yes, sir.
No, they are not like terms, so they're unlike terms. And so we cannot subtract these two. What we must do is we must distribute the 2, which means that we must take the 2 and first multiply it by 5. Okay, so that's what we'll do. That's the first thing we're going to do. So this is going to be equal to, so we place the 7 back, so we don't change that 7. We're going to multiply 2 by 5. Really negative 2 by 5, but 2 times 5, Chris Framing, what is 2 times 5?
10.
10, so that's 10. Very good. And Deja, what is negative 2 times negative 3y?
Positive 6y.
Positive 6y. Notice that she said positive 6y because negative times a negative is positive. So this is positive 6y. And the reason why we got the 6 is because 2 times 3 is 6. So this is 6y. At this point, we have 7 minus 10. Now, what is 7 minus 10? Sierra, 7 minus 10.
Negative 3.
That's actually negative 3. So this is negative 3 plus 6y. Now you might be wondering, well, how is this negative 3? Well, what you do is you say, take for example, you have $7, but you owe $10. Pay them back the $7 that you owe them. You still owe them $3. Okay? So that's why it's negative 3. So basically, what you do 10 minus 7, but you know that it's going to be a negative 3 because you take the sign of the bigger number, which is 10. So we have 7 minus 10, which is negative 3. So Several things you have to remember from this example is that if you have a negative and a negative, that becomes a positive. That's the first thing. The next thing that you want to remember is that when you do 7 minus 10, that's going to be negative 3. So that's the first example. Let's do another example. Example number 2. So this is A, and let's do another one, which is B. You don't understand what the y is for. Okay, so the y is just very good. The y is just a part of the expression. Okay, so the y doesn't represent an answer at this point. The y is just a part of the expression, so we must keep the y. Okay, thank you, Ms. Albury. Very good question. So let's do another one. For this one, we're gonna have 25. No, my apologies, not 25. Let's say we have 18 minus 2, open bracket, 4 minus 3y. Okay. Now, Rakia, what's the first thing we're gonna do?
Multiply.
Multiply. So we have 2 times 4, and Jazaria Ferguson, what is 2 times 4?
8.
8, very good. So we have 18, and it's gonna be minus 8. Okay, now Zaria Wittenburn, what is negative 2 times negative 3y? Negative 2 times negative 3y. Zaria Wittenburn, are you there? I do not hear her. Diamond, what is 2 times negative 3y?
Positive 6.
2 times negative 3y. What is 2 times 3? Diamond?
6.
6, very good. So it's gonna be, and what is a negative times a negative, Diamond?
Sure.
You're not sure. Okay. Miss Kata. Is Miss Kata here? What is a negative times a negative?
A positive.
A positive, very good. So it's positive 6y. And the reason why we got the 6y is because we did 2 times 3. And 2 times 3, which is going to be 6. Okay, good. Michaela, what is 18 times 8? I mean 18 minus 8?
10.
10, very good. So it's 10 plus 6y. All right, that's A and B. Let's do a third one, which is C. We have 19 minus 2, open bracket, 3 minus 3y. Okay, Mr. Bethel, Jensen Bethel, what's the first thing we do?
Multiply.
Multiply, very good. Mr. Bethel, what is 2 times 3? 6. So we keep the 19. So it's going to be negative 6. Angela, what is 2 times 3y?
6.
Just 6 or 6y?
6y.
Very good, 6y. Positive 6y or negative 6y?
Positive.
Positive, very good. Deja, why is it positive?
Negative times negative is positive.
Very good, because the negative times negative is positive. Okay, my mic is working now. Okay, excellent. Aubrey, what is 19 minus 6? Say it again. Mr. Kantanka, you have something to say? What you gonna say again?
I said 13.
You said what?
I said 13.
19 minus 6 is what?
13.
Okay, that's correct. 13. That's all you had to say? I really thought you were saying something else. Okay. Okay, so that's 13 plus 6y. No, it's not 14. 19 minus 6 is 13. Be careful. All right, so it's 13 plus 6y. All right, so that's the answer for that. All right. Any questions on these 3 examples before I move on to the exercises? Okay. All right, so let's move on to the actual exercises for this section. Okay, so to simplify the following algebraic expressions, beginning with number 1. So we have 20 minus 2, open bracket, 4 minus 3y, close bracket. Next up, number 2, we have 25. Sorry, let me carry this thing. The same one, same expression. No. Okay, so for the next one we have 25. We still have 2 out front, but for this one we have 3. No, we do a 5. And then minus 2y. The third one we have 18. Well, let's use 19. We already used 19 before. Let's use 15. 2 times 6. 3y. For the fourth one, let's use 26. 26 minus 2 times 7. 3y. And then for the fifth one, we're going to use 31 minus 2 times 8. Okay. Put it in the chat. So you could post your answers in the chat once you're done. Make sure be very careful. Check over your work. How much more time we have? You have 1 minute and 30 seconds left. So make sure do them properly to the best of your ability. Okay, you have 50 more seconds left. Sierra, what number you on?
I put the answers in the chat.
Okay. Gabrielle, you have a question?
Yes.
Yeah.
Gabra is logging on through her computer,
Mm-hmm.
and from you still have her number, right? So you can send these links straight to her phone, please.
I do not have her. I have yours.
Okay, I can tell her send her number private to you.
Okay, all right, no problem.
She coming in now.
Okay then, thank you.
Sign me out. Let me leave.
Okay, no problem. Okay, so all right, I see some answers in the chat. Sierra, Sierra posted. Chance, Mr. Bethel posted as well. Excellent. Albernique post. Okay. So y'all ain't finished yet? Oh wow. Okay, whoa, Deja posted everything. All right. No, that's Deja or Deshawn. That's Deshawn. Okay, Deshawn. All right, Deshawn. Very good. Okay. For those who posted, thank you. Now there are persons who did not post, so we gotta work on that. Dylan. Okay, Dylan posted everything. Deja. Um, what happened, Deja? You ain't finished?
I'm finished now.
Okay, you finished now. All right. Okay, so I wish Miss Otessa, is your mic working? I wish your mic was working. Miss Albury. No, Otessa, not Albury. Otessa Albury. Yeah, Otessa Albury. Is your mic working now? I really wish it was. It is. Okay, can you respond to me? Say hello or something like that?
Hi.
Okay, good. Perfect. All right, good. So let's walk through number one. All right, because I know you say that you had some challenges with it. So let's do number one together. Okay. For those who are not finished, or who are just finishing, you could still post your answers in the chat. All right. Okay. Okay. So, all right. So, Miss Albury, we have 20 minus. Let's do number one together, right? So let me do this. I really want to. Let me end show and just keep it up one time. All right. So Miss Otessa. So if we look at number one, so we're gonna consider number one first. We have 20 minus 2, open bracket, 4 minus 3y. Okay? So, what is the first thing that we're going to do, Miss Aubrey? Do you know? Thank you, Michaela. Very good, Michaela. Zaria. Jasmine, thank you. Wow. Deja, thank you for sending. So, what's the first thing we're going to do? What's the first thing we're going to do, Miss Aubrey? Do you have any idea?
2 times
Say it again. 2 times what?
4.
Very good. 2 times 4. Okay, good. What is 2 times 4, Miss Otessa?
8.
Very good. It's 8. Now, what is 2 times 3?
6.
Very good. So 2 times 3 is 6. So we have 6. But we have to put the y here because it's 6y. All right? Now, a negative times a negative is what, Miss Albury?
Plus.
A negative times a negative is a positive. So now we have 20 minus 8. What is 20 minus 8? Miss Albury. Thank you, Markia, for sending in your answers. Thank you, Mr. Bethel. Thank you, Zaria. Thank you, Michaela. Thank you, Albernic. Thank you, Jasmine. 12. Very good. Good. So you have 12. So this is 12 plus 6y. Okay. And that's our answer. So if you got 12 plus 6y, that is correct. I see a lot of persons got that. 12 plus 6y. Jasmine got that. Dylan got that. Deshaun got that. That's excellent. Sierra. Very good. Jensen Bethel. Are you here?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What do you have for number 1?
I put negative 12.
Yeah, that's what I saw. Why you put negative 12?
I just realized that.
Yeah, be careful. Okay.
No.
The only reason why this first one was negative was because 10 was bigger and it was a negative 10. You see?
Yes, sir.
So be careful. But I saw you change it, so that's good. All right. Okay. Frempong Katanka. How did you find these questions? Were they difficult for you?
It's not good, like, it's kind of easy.
Okay.
So it's like different hard.
A little bit hard. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. No problem. All right. So, any volunteers to help me with number 2? Who want to help me with number 2? Okay. Well, I can pick someone. Diamond, help me with number 2.
Someone was telling me they want the other two.
Who's
I
saying
don't
that?
do that.
No, I didn't hear them. Oh, Zaria. Okay. Go ahead, Zaria. I see your hand raised. Go ahead, Zaria.
First one is 5 times 2.
Very good. So we have 25 minus 2, open bracket, 5 minus 3y. And we have, so when we do 2 times 5, what is that?
10.
Very good, 10. In this case, is it positive 10 or negative 10?
Positive.
Well,
Negative.
yeah, negative. Okay, good. And then what is 2 times 3?
6.
6, very good.
Positive.
And exactly, because the negative and negatives gives us positive 6. And 6y, right? Very good. And then what is 25 minus 10?
15.
Say it again.
15.
1, 5, very good. 15. So we have
Plus
15.
6y.
15 plus 6y, very good. Excellent. And I saw a lot of persons got that particular answer. 15 plus 6y. It's 15 plus 6y. Chris Ramming. Miss Gator. Miss Gator, Lachey Gator. Are you here?
Yes.
Okay, can you help me with number 3, please?
Okay. 2 times 6.
Okay, so how did you find the questions though? Were they difficult or easy or medium?
They were easy.
They were easy. Okay, all right. You say that like a pro. Okay, 2 times 6 is what?
12.
12. So we have 15 minus 12. What else? What is 2 times 3?
Positive 6y.
Positive 6y. Very.
Positive 6.
Okay, good. And then All right, then we have 15 minus 12, which is what?
3.
3. Very good. Plus 6y. Excellent. Very good. Excellent. Okay, now, Chris Raming, are you here?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Help me with number 4. Okay, help me with number 4. What's the first thing we do?
Multiply 2 by 7.
Very good. So we have 26 minus 2 open bracket 7 minus 3y. So 2 times 7 is what?
14.
14. Very good. And what is 2 times 3y?
Positive 6y.
Positive 6y. Very good. And 26 minus 14 is what?
12.
Very good. 12. So this is going to be equal to 12 plus 6y. Good. Now number 5. Okay. Can I have from Frimpong Katanka, Mr. Kantanka? Can you help me with number 5?
Okay.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Negative 2 times 8.
Very good. So we have 31 minus negative 2 times 8. What does that give you?
16. 31 minus 16.
Very good. 31 minus 16. Very good. Uh-huh.
Plus 6y.
Plus 6y. Very good. What is 31 minus 16?
15.
Say it again.
15.
15. Oh,
15.
okay. I thought you say 16. All right. So 15 plus what?
Plus 6y.
Plus 6y. Okay. Anyone got 5 out of 5? Any 5 out of 5
Yes,
people?
sir.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. 5 out of 5. All right. Any 4 out of 5? Okay. But we got 5 out of 5. Okay. That's good. So that's simplifying algebraic expressions when we essentially have to distribute. So what we did was we took this negative 2 and we sent it over 1, 2. We multiplied it by each term. Okay. By first the 4 and also by the 3y. Okay. All right, so then there's that. So that's section 1, simplifying algebraic expressions. All right, the next thing that we're going to be doing is, okay, good. The next one that we're going to be looking at is hire purchase. How many persons have ever done hire purchase before or heard about it? Hire purchase. Me? Gabriel say me. Okay. Well, let's deal with this question. So section 2 is on hire purchase. Section 2. Hire purchase. So with this hire purchase question, we're going to be looking at a laptop. So we're gonna try buy a nice called HP laptop. Well, it can't be HP, so it have to be an Apple laptop, because if we buy it on hire purchase, most definitely it's an Apple laptop. So we have this laptop that we're gonna try to obtain it on hire purchase, which means that we can't afford it, but we still want it. So we're going to basically, what should I say? We're going to give them some money and keep on paying down and um, on the laptop. So hire purchase is basically you give them money, and when you give them that money, that's your deposit. And then after the deposit, what you do, excuse me, you keep on paying them month after month until the laptop is yours. Okay, that's one way of purchasing a laptop. Or you could just pay cash, right? But if you do not have cash, the store will do hire purchase for you. Okay, so let's consider this question. So for this one, it says that Antonia, so this is example number 1. And this one have multiple parts, so it's multiple parts to answer this particular question. So we have, it says, Antonia bought an Apple laptop on hire purchase. So write this down for me, please. So actually write down this question that we're going to do. The cash price was $485. That was the cash price and 40 cents. She paid a 20% deposit followed by 6 monthly payments of $81.50. So question A says that we want to calculate, well, we want to calculate here A, the amount, calculate the amount of the deposit. That's going to be our first question. And then the second part is you want to calculate the total monthly payments. Okay, so let's do these 2 questions. So let's explain again what is happening. So she wants to get this laptop, right? But she don't have enough money. Now, according to the question, Miss Gator, according to the question, what is the cash price of this laptop? Cash price.
$485.40.
Yes, very good. That's the cash price of this particular laptop. Now, she did not have all that money. So what she first have to do is she have to give a deposit. So she's gonna give them some money to let them know, hey, I am serious. Don't sell this laptop to nobody else. And then when she give them the deposit, they keep the laptop for her. And then after that, for how many months, Jazaria Ferguson? For how many months must she pay monthly payments? Zaria Ferguson. Miss Zaria Ferguson, are you there? I don't hear from her.
6.
Okay, very good. 6. Okay, good. I thought I didn't hear from you. Okay, good. She have to pay 6 monthly payments. Now, Rakia, how much is the cost for each monthly payment? For each monthly payment, how much is the cost?
$81.50.
Very good, $81.50. So the question is, how are we going to calculate the total amount of the deposit? Now, the deposit we know, right? As we saw, the deposit is 20%. 20% of the cash price. Okay? That's what the deposit is. 20% of the cash price. So in order to find the deposit, we must find 20% of the cash price. Now 20% of the cash price, we're gonna figure it out like this. So it's gonna be 20%. So that's 20%. And 20% is the same thing as 20 over 100. So 20% is the same thing as 20 over 100. So that's 20% or 20 over 100 multiplied by $485.40. Okay, that's how we're gonna figure out. Let me put this in white because I don't know if the red really is a good color. You might not be able to see that properly. So 20% is going to be 20 over 100 multiplied by $485.40. Now we're going to put all of this over 1. Okay, put all of that over 1. Now the first thing we're going to do is we're going to multiply 20 by 485.40. So what I want you to do is get your calculator and multiply 20 times 485.40. So do that on your calculator. So let me get my calculator out. So you want to multiply, so calculator. If you don't have your calculator, you could use online calculator. Someone says 9,708. So 20 multiplied by 485.40 is 9,708. So all I did was I multiplied 20 by 485.40. That's what I did. And I got 9,708. So let's go back here. This is going to be 9,708. Okay, good. Now, Diamond, are you there?
Yes, so
What is 100 times 1?
100.
Very good. Very good. Oh, someone said Saria. Oh, okay. All right. Okay, now, Jensen Bethel, what is 9,708 divided by 100? So 9,708 divided by 100. What is that answer?
Okay, 9 divided by 100.
9,708 divided by 100. Yes, sir.
Um, the, the calculator says 97.08.
Yes, very good. So that's $97 and 78 cents, sorry. So $97.08. And all he did was he went in his calculator and he divided. So what we mean by that is, very good, Gabby. What we mean by that is, let me show you what I mean. So that is, what that is, so we have 9,708, and we want to divide it by 100. So that is going to be $97.08. All right, so that's how we divide that. And so we have that. So that's $97.08. That is the amount that she gave to the people. That's her deposit. Right? So she gave that to the people as a deposit to say, hey, listen, keep this laptop for me. I want it. I'm serious. Don't sell it to nobody else. Now we want her total monthly payments. Sierra, how can we get her total monthly payments? No, not Sierra. Rakia Rule. How can we figure out her total monthly payments?
I think it's you divide by 6.
Divide by 6? Not divide by 6. No. Frempong Katanka. How do you figure out
That's
the total monthly payments? What do you think?
your, yeah, but
Add what?
I don't
Or you want to pass it on?
just plus 9, okay, just plus $9, $9.99, okay, just plus 97.88 cents.
No, no, no. No.
I got a five.
You gotta pass it. Okay, that's fine. Michaela, what do you think? How are you gonna find the total monthly payments? How are we gonna find the total monthly payments? You're not sure?
I'll try it again.
Yeah, try it again. What'd you say?
I'll try it again.
Go ahead.
Just plus $81 plus cent.
No, sir. Angela Penniman, you wanna try? Angela Penniman, are you here? My mic, okay, your mic is not working. All right. Who else I haven't asked yet? Um, Jasmine, are you here? And where's Jasmine? Okay. What else can I ask? Okay, Sierra, save the day, please.
Okay, so it's $81.50 times 6.
Times 6. Deja, do you agree with that?
I was saying that, but somebody else is talking.
That's what you said, Jasmine?
When somebody else is talking.
Oh, okay. Deja, do you agree with that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. So the way how we find the total monthly payments is that what we're gonna do is we're going to remember it's 6 monthly payments, and we have to do that each month. We have to pay $81.50. Okay. So to find the total monthly payments, we have to do 6 times $81.50. Okay, good. And we could multiply. So let's multiply this. All right, so it's gonna be $81.50 multiplied by 6. What is 6 times 0? That's definitely what? 0. 6 times 5 is also 30. So that's gonna be, put the 3 up here. Then we have 6 times 1, which is 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's 9. 6 times 8 is 42. No, 6 times 8 is 48. All right, so we have to put the decimal point right here, right after those two, right after these two numbers, right here. So the answer is $489 exactly. So 481. Yes, sir. Go ahead. Are you speaking Albanic? Albanic? Say it again. How I got?
I think got 6 times 81.50.
Okay, very good. Because we're trying to find the total monthly payments. Okay, we're trying to find the total monthly payments. In order to find the total monthly payments, we must multiply 6 by $81.50 because I am going to be paying this month after month. So in the first month, I pay $81.50. The second month, I pay $81.50. The third month, $81.50. The fourth month, the fifth month, and the sixth month. So it's going to be 6 times $81.50, which is 489. Okay, go ahead, Gabby.
Um,
I can't hear you. If you're speaking, I can't hear you. Like your mic is on, but it's not. Like I can't hear you. Okay. Any other questions on how we got 6 times $81.50? All right. So I guess we're good. So the last question that we're gonna ask here to finish.
Question.
Yes, sir.
So, because like they was holding it, she had to pay extra.
Yes. Yeah. So she had to pay extra because um yeah, that's the thing about that's the thing about hire purchase. Like um because you're not paying cash, like because you ain't paying the cash immediately, they are going to charge you more because The reason why they charge you more too is because they give you a long time to pay it. You see, she have 6 months to pay that. That's a very long time. So they can't charge you the same price. So they charge her extra because, really, because she taking long to pay. Okay. All right. So
Oh, that was my question that I was gonna ask, but my laptop cut off.
okay. Yeah, they charge her more. So C is going to be the total hire purchase. So the total. Let me write that here. So hello, Mr. Bethel. How you doing?
Me?
No, Floyd Bethel. So the last question is the total hire purchase. All right. So how are we gonna get the total hire purchase? Anyone have any ideas on that one? How are we gonna get the total hire purchase?
How about answer
What do you think we're gonna do?
times $81.50 by $6
By
by 6 months by 6.
we already do that for B. Now we want the total hire purchase. Mm-hmm. So in order to get the total hire purchase, what we need to do is we need to add 489 by the deposit. Okay. So whatever we get in the first one, which is the total monthly payments plus the deposit, is going to be our total hire purchase. So that is 489 plus what? $97.08.
I have an answer.
Okay, what's your answer?
$586.08.
Say it again.
$586.08.
Okay, let me check that. 489 plus 97.08. You say 586.
Yes, so
0.8.
586.
Okay, good. Okay, in class at the moment. Okay, so we have um we have 489 plus $97.08. So that's $586.08. Okay, so all we did was we added the first one with the second one. That's all we did. Okay. Give me one moment, please. Hello? Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am? No, ma'am. All right then. Um, in 2 hours or hour and a half. All right. All right. Sorry about that. Okay, so let's do. Zaria says she doesn't understand. Okay, Zaria, what part you don't understand?
B and C.
B and C. Okay. All right. Thank you for letting me know. So for B, all we did was multiply 6 by 81 dollars and 50 cents. And the reason why we did that is because look, when I was a student, I barely understood this too until after a while. So I understand you. I feel your pain. Look, when she get this, um, when she pay her deposit. So she pay a deposit, right? And when she pay a deposit, they are going to hold that laptop for her. All right. So a deposit, she paid that upfront, right? She paid it in cash upfront. That's the first thing she have to pay, and then they're gonna save that for her. Then after that, she have another month. So month 1 to pay $81.50. Then in month 2, she have to pay $81.50. And then in month 3, she has to pay $81.50. Then in month 4, she has to pay $81.50. Then in month 5, she has to pay $81.50. And finally in month 6, the final month, she has to pay $81.50. So what this question basically asks us is, first find the deposit. We know that the deposit we saw was $97.08. That was the deposit. And then what they is asking us to do is to figure out what was the monthly payments. All right, the total monthly payments. In order to do the total monthly payments, we had to add this, right? Or basically multiply it 6 times. So when we add this by this, add that by that, add that by that, sorry, add that by that, and add that by that, we got a total of $489. All right, because it was 6 months, and every month she had to pay $81.50. That is how we got the $489. Do you understand that, Zaria?
Yes, sir.
So for each month, she had to pay $81.50. 6 times. So that's why we do 6 times $81.50. All right. And then for the total, okay, for the total, what we want for the total is we want the $489. That's the total. Plus the deposit. Okay. So how much she spent altogether? All right. That's basically what the question is trying to say. So you have to figure, you have to add the 489, which she paid monthly, and the deposit, and that's how we got C, which gave us, I think it was $586.08. Okay, do you understand? You understand it? Okay, that's good. So just be careful of that. Any other questions before we move on to example 2?
No, sir.
Okay, good. All right. All right, so let's move on. Show, keep. Okay, so all right, so let's do example number 2. You know what? I'm gonna make this one an exercise so that you guys could do it on your own. So exercise number 2, well, number 1, and this is hire purchase. Seeing that we have so little time left, because we spent a lot of time on hire purchase. So, hire purchase. So let's say that it's time for hire purchase. Instead of a laptop, let's say that someone wants, say they want to purchase, instead of a laptop, they just want to purchase a stove. All right. And they don't have enough money for the stove. The stove costs too much money, so um, they have to get it on higher purchase. So let's say they want this premium gas stove, say. Okay, so good. So we can say Diana bought a premium gas stove on higher purchase. Okay. The cash price was 500, sorry, $685.40. She paid she paid a deposit, sorry, a 20% deposit, followed by 20%, sorry, followed by 6 months, 6 monthly payments of the back of the previous one, of $121.50 each. Calculate A. Want to calculate the amount of the deposit. B. I want to calculate the total monthly payments. And then the final thing I want you to figure out is, tell me what is the total hire purchase. So this is actually B, so I don't know why that's giving me trouble. And let's actually see. All right, so do that question for me. You have 3 minutes to try it, and we'll do it individually. Sorry, then we'll do it together. So remember, for the first one, you're looking at the deposit. So the deposit is 20% of your cash price. So remember, we could write 20% as 20 over 100, and then you're gonna multiply that by your cash price. Then we have then we have um then we have number 2, which is monthly payments. Remember that there are 6 monthly payments, and you have to pay $121.50 each. So you know to do with that, you have to multiply. And for the total hire purchase, in order to find that, remember you have to add the answer you get for A and the answer you get for B. So for those ones, be very careful with your answers. Make sure that you multiply right, especially when you find in the percentage, the 20%. Okay. Mr. Floyd, are you there? Floyd Bethel, are you there?
Good night.
Good night, sir.
How do you know this is Floyd Bethel?
The picture says it all, remember?
Oh, okay. All right.
Plus I already have one Floyd Bethel in this class. And that's
Okay.
yeah,
Name too unique.
too unique. Too unique. But all is well?
Yeah, all is well except that one letter error.
That one what?
So I back that one letter I had, during that period of time.
Hey.
Then I got unsatisfactory results.
Mm.
Then I kept brushing up on the fundamentals.
Fundamentals, yes.
Fundamentals is key. That's what tripped me out.
Mm-hmm. The fundamentals. Fundamentals. Yeah, hopefully this time it's the charm, eh?
Yeah, I only need to fail once.
I believe you. I believe you. Okay, someone sent me the answer already, but I promise you I don't know the name. So can you also put your name? Because I don't have the number saved. Okay, that's 3 minutes has already been expired. Can you all put your answers in the chat, please? 3 minutes already expired. Place your answers in the chat, please. I put your answer for A, B, and C in the chat. Okay. Jensen got 137.8. Make sure I put your answers in the chat. So far, I have only got an answer from Mr. Mr. Bethel, Jensen Bethel. So, okay, Sierra has put an answer in. Sorry, you still don't understand? I see you say that you don't understand. Let me know.
Mr. Petita, I sent a little while now.
Say it again.
I sent a message to Lali.
But then okay, so it was who I went over it for, right? Okay. All right. Mr. Bethel sent in his results. Sierra did. Albernique, where's your results? I don't see none from you.
Send them in now.
You send them in now, okay. Angela, Chris Raming, how are you doing? Where are you? Chris Raming. Diamond, okay, thank you, Diamond. Thank you, Lachey Gator. Thank you, Gabby. Okay. Chris Raming, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I don't see none from you. What's happening? What's happening, sir?
I don't understand.
You don't understand. Okay. All right then. So we're gonna work with that. We're gonna work with you with this one then. Sierra, Deja. Who I haven't seen? Michaela. Sorry, Michaela.
Okay. Problem okay? Honey? That's
From Pong Kantanka. I haven't seen anything from you.
I come right now.
Come right now. All right. Thank you, Zaria Ferguson. Thank you, Rakia. Who else haven't? Thank you, Michaela. All right. Jasmine, I haven't seen any. Jasmine, are you here? Thank you, Dylan.
Going to laugh.
You're doing it now, okay. All right. 2000. Oh, I haven't seen. Okay. Diamond, you sent anything?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Okay, Miss Pennerman. Miss Pennerman. Angela Pennerman. That's why I haven't seen anything from. Angela Pennerman, are you there? Thank you, Mr. Kantanka. Angela. Okay, yes. I don't see none from you, Angela Pennerman. Please send in your work. Okay, good. Okay, so let's go over it. Mr. Raming, I want you to help me with the first one because I know you said you didn't understand, but um, we're gonna work with it with you, okay? So what you think is the first thing for us to do, Mr. Raming, Chris Raming, for number one, based on what we did on the previous question?
$20/100 times 685.
Very good. Excellent. 20 over 100. Yeah, 20 over 100 multiplied by what?
685.40.
Very good. 685.40 over 1. Excellent. Very good. Now multiply 20 by 685.40.
13,708.
13,708. Very good. 13,708. Now divided by 100. What you get? What's your answer?
I don't know.
Okay. Divided by 100 though. You have a calculator? Divide it. So 13,708 divided by 100. Thank you, Angela Penniman, for your response. Thank you, Jasmine, for your response. Thank you, Deja, for your response.
137.8.
Very good. 137.8. So what was her deposit, Mr. Chris Rami? It was what?
137.8.
Very good. 137.8. Good. Um, now it's time for number 2. And Jazaria Ferguson. Can you help me out with number 2, please?
Yes, sir.
Say it again. Go ahead, Jazaria. Help me out with number 2.
Okay.
Uh-huh. I can't hear you, Jazaria.
I said okay.
Yeah, okay, so what to do for number 2? Sorry for B.
Um, not sure. I still not confused.
Still a little confused. Okay. What did we do for the previous one for B? What did we do?
Mr. D,
Yes, sir.
go back to this from A for a second, right?
Yeah.
You see how you 20 20% times 685.40 cents, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then you have to divide that by 100.
Mm-hmm.
That over 100 is constant, right? That
Yeah.
don't change.
No.
So instead of doing like that formula to, the basic division formula, they do them bracket.
Okay. Oh,
Instead of doing that, couldn't just move the decimal 2 places to the left.
yeah. Yeah, that's true. That's fine. I mean, the only reason why I asked y'all to divide is because y'all probably wouldn't see that. But I knew that automatically. Division by 100 is just moving a decimal place. That's true. But that's after you already multiplied it though, by the 20. Because if you divide it by 100, you're just moving the decimal point twice. Okay.
Also, this kind of don't really, I don't know if it changed anything, but couldn't you actually cancel out the 2 zeros, or that don't work like that?
You mean you mean the zero
Cancel
where?
out the 0, like
Okay.
how that is 40.
Okay.
You could
Oh,
cancel out the 0.
okay. Very good
I don't
question.
know if it changed anything.
Very good question. The only problem with that is we could cancel out a 0 here with this. That would work. But um we cannot cancel out, say, if we want to try to cancel out this 0 with that 0. We can't. The reason why we can't is because this is 40 cents. Okay? This is in the ones place. This is in the hundredths place. You can't do that. Okay? So we cannot cancel out this 0 with that 0, but we could cancel out this top one with that because they're in the same position. All right? Does that make sense, sir?
Yeah, it makes sense. They never changed the 100 to 10.
Then it would change the 100 to 10. Yes. And the 2 from 20 to 2. Yeah. Okay. Now, I think I was on B with, I try to remember the name, Zaria Ferguson. Yes. Look at what we did previously, Zaria Ferguson. Look at what we did previously for B. We multiplied 6, excuse me, by $81.50. So, what do you think we're gonna do for this one? Zaria Ferguson.
Can you go back to the topic, please?
Okay, no problem. So look at that. Okay, so now look at what we have here.
We going to multiply the cash price with the total.
Close. We're going to multiply 6 by what?
137.
$121 and
50 cents.
good. And when we do that, Michaela, sorry, what do we get? 6 times $121.50 is what? Michaela? Michaela, are you here? Okay, I don't hear from her. Jasmine, what is 6 times $121.50? I hear you, Jasmine. No, I can't hear you if you're talking. Yeah, I don't hear you. Sierra, what is 6 times $121.50?
$729.
Very good, 729. Excellent. Okay, now, okay, we already did that. Now, we want the total hire purchase. Diamond, can you tell me how to get the total hire purchase?
We'll have to add 729 plus 137 and 8 cents.
Very good. So we have 729 plus $137.08. And Rakia rule, when we add the two, what is our result?
866 and 8 cents.
Say it again.
866 and 8 cents.
$856.08. Okay, anyone else got the same answer? Okay. So $866.08. All right. Okay, good. All right, and so that's how we do that. Anyone got 3 out of 3, all 3 right? Based on before I gave the answer? Yes.
Me.
Okay, Mr. All right, Diamond. All right. Mr. Bethel, did you get all right before I gave the answers? I mean,
I saw like
not
I
that
didn't
Bethel.
realize how far.
I mean Jensen. I mean Jensen Bethel. Sorry.
Yes, sir.
All right. All right. Okay, so hopefully there's no questions on that. We're gonna do one last question for hire purchase, and then exercise 2, and then we're gonna go move on to English. So so exercise 2.
Hey, can I ask you something?
Go ahead.
I was just pondering this just now. You see how the timetables is like it goes from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on
Yeah.
to infinity.
Yes.
But does the percentage difference between them have any significance at all?
What do you mean? You mean between
Like
the
like say 2 times 4 is, and then 2 times 3. The percentage difference between those two values, would that be like a permanent thing no matter what you multiply it by?
that's something to think about. You have to check it. You have to check it by actually doing the percentage differences and seeing what it is. I don't know offhand. Um, maybe there's certainly a pattern. I think there's a pattern, even though I haven't done it yet. I believe there should be a pattern there. Because you regularly increasing the number, so you definitely gotta find some pattern, percentage wise. So there should be some pattern there. I just don't know exactly how much it is or exactly what does it look like. So maybe that's a good experiment you could try if you have free time. But I don't know offhand exactly what would it look like. Okay, so we have a refrigerator that we're gonna buy.
Excuse me.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Can I be excused for 1 minute, please?
Yes, sir. I saw your message. Thank you, Mr. Bethel. All right, so good. All right, so this time we're gonna buy a refrigerator on hire purchase. Now the refrigerator is not gonna come with all these goods in it, but hey, at least that is some hope for someone who didn't have lunch today. You could at least look at those foods in the fridge and reminisce. All right, so let's say diamond. Diamond. So diamond, you're gonna buy a fridge on hire purchase. You don't mind it. Where's diamond? Diamond bought a refrigerator. So write this down for me, please. On hire purchase. So our last question for maths. And then we move on to English. So Diamond bought a refrigerator on hire purchase. The cash price was $785.40. She paid a 20% deposit, followed by 6 months. All right, Mr. Bethel. Followed by 6 months. 6 monthly, followed by 6 monthly payments of $131.50. Calculate a What else I haven't seen? I see Diamond on. See Jensen, Bethel. I haven't seen Zaria Ferguson. Zaria Ferguson. Are you here?
Yes, I typing them out right now.
Typing them out now. Okay, good. Who have I seen here? Chris Ramming, are you here? Okay, I just see it. Okay,
Yes,
good.
sir.
Okay, I see yours. Rakia, good. Um, Zaria Whittingburn. I don't see yours. Oh, okay. You posted. I see it now. Who else? Otessa Albury. Are you there?
I'm typing that.
You're typing now. Okay. Thank you, Deja. Um, Deja, are you here?
Yes, sir.
You just post yours? You had to double check, triple checking. What was
Pardon?
happening? You had to double check, triple checking. I see you posted yours well after the time has expired.
I always do.
Say it again.
I do check.
Okay, so you was making sure everything was.
See, I wrote it down, so I had to check it on the calculator to make sure it's right.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Who else? I see Michaela, Michaela. Frank Pong. Okay. Thank you, Frank Pong Kantanka. Thank you, Tessa. And Albanique. I'm not hearing from you. Dylan and Deshaun. What's happening? Dylan and
I saw in the chat.
okay. I just seen it. Dylan, where are you? Dylan, where's Dylan? Okay, just seeing Dylan. Deshaun, where's your brother, Dylan?
I'm not too sure.
You're not sure? And you live in the same house?
Like I don't even know what he's doing. That's what I mean.
Say it again?
I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure what he's doing. I don't even know
Okay.
where he is.
Okay. All right. Okay, so all right. Thank you. Zaria, can you help me out with number one?
Me, right?
Yes, you, Zaria. Zaria Weddenberg.
Okay,
Wait, one moment,
20.
one moment before you do that. Jasmine, are you here? Jasmine Lowe. Where's Jasmine Lowe? Yeah, Jasmine Lowe, are you here? Yeah, I don't see anything from Jasmine. Oh yeah, okay. Where's your answers? I don't see anything from you for this last one. Send in your answers, Jasmine. No. Okay, good. Alright, so thank you, Altwanic, Albury, Dylan, Albanic, Jensen, Bethel, Otessa Albury, Frempong, Kantanka, Michaela Maki, Altwanic, Zaria, Ferguson, Deja, Bethel, Rakia, Gabby, Chris Raming, Diamond, and Zaria, and Sierra. Sierra was the first one. Sierra, I don't understand. You're the first one in the class, and the first one to send the answers. You trying to take? What you doing? You early bird at everything? That's good though.
I do it at school too.
Wow. Okay. All right. So the amount of the deposit. So Zaria, help me out with this.
First you have to do Oh, you have to put 20 over 100 times 100. What? I mean, 785.40.
Very good. Excellent. Sound like a mathematician just now. So 20 over 100 multiplied by 130, no, sorry, 785, like you said, 0.40 all over 1. Good.
Which gives 15,708.
15,708. Did anyone else get that? 15,708.
But then you have to divide.
Mm-hmm. So we have 785.40. Multiply that by 20, we get 15,708. And you just say we have to do?
Divided by 100.
Divided by 100, excellent. And when we divide it by 100, what do we get?
$157.08.
Good, we get $157.08. That is her deposit, okay? Okay, excellent. Next up, I want Diamond. Diamond, are you here?
Yes, sir.
Now, you're gonna buying the refrigerator now, so tell me how much monthly payments how you gonna calculate your monthly payment, total monthly payments.
Multiply $131.50 times 6.
Very good. So that's 6 times $131.50. Okay, good. Now from Hong Kong Tanka, what is 6 times $131.50?
$789.
$789. Did anyone else get that answer? Anyone else?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. 6 times
Yes, sir.
131.5, yeah, 789. Good. And now we want the total higher purchase. Lachey Gator. How are we gonna figure out the total higher purchase?
Add 789 and 157 and 8 cents together.
Very good. So, and what is your result?
946 and 8 cents.
Say it again.
946 and 8 cents.
And 8 cents. Okay, so $157 and 8 cents. When we add them, we have so I get 789 plus 157.08. 789 plus 157.08 is $946 and 8 cents. Okay, excellent. Okay, so did anyone get 3 out of 3? If you got 3 out of 3, let me know.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Excellent. Very good. Very good. So this is the beginnings of hire purchase. There are some other questions that we could ask. So let's say, for example, if I were to ask, how much would she save if she did pay cash, right? How would you answer that? Like, how much would she save if she had paid cash? How would you figure
It
that
would
out?
be
How would you
it would
think?
be the same price.
It would be the same price? No,
Mm-hmm.
if she pay cash, she's going to um she's gonna pay less. Zaria.
I have my answer.
Oh,
I
I,
have the answer.
I see Zari hand raised, so let me give a chance
Oh, all
before you
right.
go ahead.
I have a question.
Oh, you have a question?
I
Okay, go ahead.
I supposed to minus 900. Hold on. Oh, I supposed to minus $785.40 from nine $946.08.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
And what did you get, Mr. Uh Bethel? I think it's Bethel who said he had an answer.
So the whole thing was 946 dollars, right?
Yeah,
And 8 cents.
yeah, that's the whole thing.
So I take away that from $785
Hmm.
and 40 cents, and I get $160 and 68 cents.
Okay, exactly. That's how we would do. That's how we'd figure out how much she would save if she had just bought the fridge um with cash. So let me ask you, if you had the option to do hire purchase or cash, type in the type in the chat which would you put. So write C for cash and HP for hire purchase. Which one would you rather pay for this fridge? HP is for hire purchase and C is for cash. Okay, cash, Deja cash, Sierra cash, Zaria cash, Jensen cash, Zaria cash, Bethel. So no HP? Nobody want to pay higher purchase. Okay. The Bethel City Robin. Ah, Lachey. Why you wouldn't pay, why you wouldn't do higher purchase?
I'm just spending more money than I should have to.
Spending more money than you should have. Okay. All right. But I mean, it's 6 months, so I mean, you know, but you still rather paid cash one time.
Yeah, even though it's a lot of time.
Yeah. Okay, that's true. All right, I agree with you all. Okay, good stuff. All right, so hopefully that is clear. Now we're gonna move on to English language. Okay, so I'm gonna start off English language beginning with opposites. Okay, so when I say your name, I want you to tell me what is the opposite of the word that I give you. Okay, so the first one is for Albanique. What's the opposite of absent? Albanique, what's the opposite of absent? Can you can y'all hear me? Okay,
That's how we can.
okay. So Albanique, what's the opposite of absent? Okay, I know from all. Altonique, what's the opposite of absent? Yes, ma'am, I did. Yes, I did call your name. What's the opposite of absent? Yeah, give me the answer since she said I can't have them.
Present.
Present, excellent. Chris Rami, this one is for you. What's the opposite of abundant? Abundant. If you don't know, you could say pass it on. What's the opposite of abundant? Chris Rami. I don't know from Chris Rami. Sierra, what's the opposite of abundant?
Non-abundant.
Oh, mercy. Not non-abundant, no.
Can I say it?
Go ahead, Gabby.
Scarcity.
That sound like
can't
that sound like Google. That sound like Google.
No, it's not.
That sound like Google, Gabby. That's
No.
how you don't know how to pronounce the word and you know the word. How's that work?
It's from a book.
I won't use no book. I want to use your brain.
Are you after that?
Answer it, yes. Go ahead.
Maintenance?
Maintenance? No. The opposite of abundant, like having a lot. What is the opposite of that?
Be in poverty.
Poverty, yeah, that could work. Deja, save the day. What's the opposite of abundant?
Yes.
Scarce. Scarce. Very good. Yeah, you didn't say it right. Okay. Deja, you ready for your word? Deja.
As a yes.
Let me go easy or hard on you. How do you want me to do?
It's up to you.
It's up to me. Okay. All right. We could do easy today. What's the opposite of superior?
Inferior.
Inferior. Very good. Bernie, you ready for your word? Okay. Altonic, you ready for your word?
Yes, sir.
Okay, what's the opposite of foolish?
Wise.
Wise, very good. Who's next? After Deja. Diamond. Are you ready for your word, Diamond?
Yes, sir.
Okay, what's the opposite of feeble?
Can you repeat that, please?
What's the opposite of feeble? Feeble. If you don't know, you could just say pass it on. Pass it on. Dylan. What's the opposite of feeble? Okay, I don't have. Someone is saying something?
Can I answer?
Go ahead, Michael. Go ahead.
Strong.
Strong or powerful. Um, Go ahead. Who's next? I think we did Diamond. Um, Trying to go in alphabetical order here. Mr. Floyd Bethel, are you here? Okay, I don't hear from him. From Pong Kontanka, are you here?
Hello?
Oh, Mr. Bethel, you're here. Okay.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure this out. But yeah, I think
You're still trying to figure.
I actually, yeah.
Oh.
It's still on
Oh my.
spreadsheet. Trying to figure it out.
Oh my. Oh, okay. Listen, you are born. You should be really should be a math major. Like you have the curiosity of a math major. Okay.
Not the discipline.
I say not the discipline. That's usually them. Okay, so we're asking opposites. So Mr. Bethel, I know I have to go hard on you. Can't go easy on you. Why you want me to go easy? It's up to you, you know. Bethel wants the hard one. Okay. I was okay. I meant Floyd Bethel. Sorry, I meant Floyd. So, but Mr. Jensen Bethel, when I come to you, I got give you a hard one. Floyd Bethel, easy or hard? How you want me to do it?
What's the topic? I was
We're dealing with opposites. Opposites.
opposite. I mean,
Opposites.
that's like the word.
Yeah, just give me the opposites of whatever word I give you.
They have like a word for that.
Yeah.
Instead of saying opposite.
Antonym.
Oh.
Yeah.
I could try by feeling lucky.
You're feeling lucky today. My. I give you one that I gave someone and they wasn't able to get it, so let's try you. What's the opposite of nadir?
What's in there?
Nadir. Deja, sound familiar?
Say it again.
What is the word again?
Nadir. Nadir.
Nadir.
Nadir. Let me spell it. Nadir. N A D I R.
No, that's not in my vocabulary.
That's not in your vocabulary. Oh mercy. Someone is answering it. Climax. Oh my goodness. I want the opposite though. I want the synonym. I want the opposite of nadir.
Ooh, I think I remember this though.
Yes.
You don't want me to answer.
No, no.
Okay.
No. Not you. Nadir. What's the opposite of nadir? Alright. You wanna pass, Mr. Bethel? And give it to someone else?
Yes,
Okay. Alright, Deja, go ahead. Help them move.
Zenith, right?
Zenith, yes.
Pinnacle.
Okay, so we have Zenith.
Is it Zenith?
Yeah, we just established that.
I didn't hear it.
Yeah, we just established that. Okay, so let's these two words might be you may be unfamiliar with them. A lot of people are not. But when we say nadir, we actually mean um, and then naturally again what we mean when we say zenith, all right? So the nadir is going to be like basically your lowest. So if we're talking about in someone's career, right? They're like their lowest point, all right? You know, the point where everybody looked down upon them, or when there was a nobody. Say for example, Tom Brady.
Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
What was the word again?
Nadir.
You didn't give me another one.
No, I didn't give another word. I
Oh, you answer it.
yeah, we answered it. The opposite of
Oh, Zenith.
zenith, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a high position.
Yeah, so nadir is the lowest. Like it's like basically your lowest point. Um, it's typically when you're talking about your career, like um, the dictionary says it's the lowest or most unsuccessful point in a situation, and obviously and a word similar to nadir would be like bottom, right? Like you reach rock bottom. Now the zenith is going to be your highest, right? So I think Bethel was right when he said climax. Zenith or climax is essentially the opposite of nadir because nadir is the lowest point. So he got that answer right. I just didn't realize it. Mr. Jensen Bethel or Johnson Bethel? Yeah. Jensen, yeah. Alright. So zenith is going to be the highest point. Nadir is the lowest. Zenith is the highest. So the zenith is the point directly above the nadir. So zenith is the highest. Okay, so who's next?
Almost like the pinnacle.
The pinnacle, exactly. Yeah.
I don't know.
We going in alphabetical order. So next person is so Floyd. You have to mute your mic, so it wouldn't be. Okay, good. Okay, next one is Frempong Kontanka. Yeah, your word. What's the opposite of satisfactory?
Pardon me?
Satisfactory.
Unsatisfied.
Yes, sir. That's correct. Unsatisfactory. Very good. Gabby, are you ready? What's the opposite of scatter? Scatter.
Like to be neatly organized.
Okay, like if you scatter coins on the ground, what's the opposite of scattering them?
Like a simple or gather together.
Very good. Assemble, collect, group. Very good. Those are the opposites of um. Those are the opposites of scatter. Okay, next word goes to Jasmine Lowe. No, no. Cesaria Ferguson. Are you there, Cesaria?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you ready for your word?
Yeah, I guess.
Easy, medium, hard. What you want? How you want us to do?
Easy.
You want easy?
Not
Alright, not too hard. Okay, not too hard. So you want something medium. Okay, what's the opposite of oh boy. Okay, what's the opposite of increase?
Decrease.
Decrease. Very good.
That was too easy.
You want me to give you a hard one?
Probably give it a harder one.
Exactly. That's exactly what she want me to do.
Go
Cause
ahead.
I went easy on you, Gabby.
Go ahead. Give me the harder
You
one.
want a hard one? All right, no problem. I got you. All right, so Gabby, because you're so what you call it? Um, how should I say? Enthusiastic, right? What's the opposite of virtue? Now you can't go on Google because that 5 seconds you take it, that's Google type it. What's the opposite of virtue?
The opposite of virtue.
Mm-hmm.
Being bad.
Being bad. I want one word.
Cynical maybe.
Cynical? No, not really cynical.
I said cynical.
Who wanna answer? Vice. Very good. Mr. Battle. Yeah, vice. The opposite of virtue is vice. Vice or
Gotta say that, but then you probably would have said I went on Google first.
yeah, I definitely if you get that right, that's Google. Um alright, it is vice. Who's next? Jasmine Lowe, you ready for your question? Or your word? Jasmine?
Yeah, so
Alright. Your word is what's the opposite of complex? it's something that's complex, or it's like, so it's too complex now. This thing is like math is too complex. What's the opposite of complex?
You say complex?
Yeah, complex.
Simple?
Simple, very good. Now, Mr. Jensen Bethel, you ready for your word? You answering everybody word. You really asked for a hard one. Let me see if I can find one. But you've been getting all them right, so let me see. This one isn't too hard, but I guess it's something. What's the opposite of horizontal?
Parallel.
This is for.
Vertical.
This is the. Who said that? This is for Mr. Bethel. Listen, please. Alright, I have to give you another one, Mr. Bethel. It is vertical. Okay. Okay, what's the opposite of compulsory?
Opposite of compulsory?
Yes.
Optional?
Optional or what? Optional is good. That's a good one. That's a good opposite. Or voluntary.
Voluntary?
Yeah. Very good, Mr. Bethel. Okay, who's next? Lachey Gator. You ready for your word?
Yes, sir.
Alright. What's the opposite of tame? Tame.
Wild?
Wow, excellent. Then we have Michaela Maki. Are you ready for your word?
Yeah.
I see you answering everybody for everybody word.
I answered one word.
Alright, what's the opposite of attractive?
Attractive. Unattractive.
Unattractive or repulsive. Very good. Otessa Albury. Are you ready for your word? Mr. Albury?
Yes, sir.
Alright. What's the opposite of bitter? What's the opposite of bitter?
Sweet.
Sweet. Very good. Rakia. Roll. Are you ready for your word? Okay, good. What's the opposite of cheerful? It's opposite of cheerful.
Sad.
Sad.
Unhappy.
Sad, unhappy, discouraged. Yeah, all them works. Zaria Wedenberg with the Z. Yeah, last one on the list. Last but not least. You ready for your word?
Yes, sir.
Alright. Okay. What's the opposite of correct? What's the opposite of correct? Wrong or incorrect. Okay, these ones anyone could answer. So whoever's the first one to answer it, that's fine. All right, so free for all. Anyone can answer this. If you know it, then say it. All right.
Can you say the word again?
I haven't given the word, but I'm saying these ones anyone can answer. Okay. All right. What's the opposite of attic? What's the opposite of attic?
Base.
Base. Close.
British.
Attic.
What? Basement.
Basement or what?
Underground.
Underground. Yeah. Or the cellar. Right? The cellar. So the attic is the highest room. The basement or the cellar is the lowest. Okay. Next word. What's the opposite of wide?
You said wise.
Wide. Not deep. Nah. Don't mind that song. Nine opposite.
Narrow.
Narrow. Yes. Narrow. The opposite of wide is narrow. So, what's the opposite of broad?
Narrow.
Narrow as well. Yeah. Narrow as well. Okay. What's the opposite of graceful? Graceful.
Ungraceful.
No.
Ungrateful.
No. Graceful. Graceful.
Step.
Step.
Ungainly.
Say it again.
Ungainly.
Ungainly.
Inelegant.
Man, these sound like Google, man. I don't want Google answers. I don't want Google answers. It sounds like Google. No one have ungainly in the vocabulary of that. Give me a genuine opposite.
Awkward.
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 Awkward. Okay, I could work. Graceful. What's the opposite of graceful?
Unsightly.
Unsightly. That's close. I was looking for some. Ungraceful is really the direct opposite, but that's just too easy. It still doesn't give me the definition of graceful. What I was really looking for was clumsy. Clumsy. So if you don't walk with grace, grace means you are dignified. You walk with a certain sense of respect and you know let me say this person does this action with grace. Like we saying that they do it with a certain sense of excellence, right? But if you do something in a clumsy manner, that's like you don't care, or you either you don't care or you just are not skilled as yet to really do it properly, right? So that's that. So the opposite of graceful is clumsy. All right. What's the opposite of courteous?
Uncourteous.
I don't want the uns. I want something
Selfish.
selfish. Selfish to work.
Discourteous.
Discourteous. It's a big one. John missing. Start with R.
Can you say the R?
R. Yeah.
Rude.
Rude. Yeah. Rude. Okay. All right. What's the opposite of lenient? Script. Very good, Michaela. Script. Okay, now for these ones, I want you to give me similar words. So not opposite now, similar words. Okay? So don't give me the opposite. Give me a similar word. Right? What's the similar word or synonym for Vacant. Vacant. It's a synonym for vacant.
Empty.
Empty. Abandoned. Yeah. Yeah. Say it again. Say it again.
Available.
Available. Free. Oh, free. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Give me a synonym for transparent.
Clear.
Clear. Yeah. Clear. Yeah. If something is transparent, it's clear. Transparent. Any Deja, you're very quiet, Deja.
Pardon?
I said you're very quiet, and I knew you got it in you.
Did you call me?
Yes, I called you. I said you're very quiet.
I mean, I heard that, but like, you didn't call me before, so I was like, you just be quiet and then call me.
No, I said this one is free for all.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Yeah.
Lucid.
Lucid. Yes. Lucid. So it's transparent. It's lucid. It's clear.
Water.
Limpid.
Limpid. Limpid. Transparent?
Yeah.
No.
Limpid means clear.
Spell that.
Spell limpid.
Yes.
Limpide.
And that's the first time I heard that word in my life. Okay.
Explicit.
Exclusive? No. No. I said
I
transparent.
said explicit.
Oh, explicit. Yeah. Yes, explicit. That's true. Okay. Give me a synonym for prudent. Prudent.
Bold.
Bold? No.
Sensible.
Sensible. Yes. Mhm.
Wise.
Wise. Yep.
Intelligent.
Intelligent. Yep. So prudent,
Smart.
smart, reasonable, all those things. If you're prudent, you actually are walking in the right way, in the right path. The Bible uses that word a lot. Okay, optimistic. Synonym.
Adventurous.
Not really optimistic.
Cheerful.
Cheerful. Yeah.
Confident.
Confident,
Energetic.
energetic. Yeah. Yeah.
Positive.
Positive. That's the word I'm looking for. Positive.
Panglossy.
Say it again.
Panglossy.
Yeah. Thank you, Google. What else? What else? What else? Google tell you again? Go ahead. Okay. This time give me the opposite of wax. Opposite of wax.
Envoi.
No.
Dull.
No. Wax. W-A-C. W-A-X. Wax.
Wax as in beeswax or wax as in repair?
No. Wax as in whatever you thinking. Let me not give you.
Dry.
No. No. Wax.
Dry.
I heard it. I heard it. I heard it. Someone said it.
Polished.
No. It's a W word. I heard it.
Wayne.
Wayne. Yes. Wayne. So, yeah.
Interesting. What?
Very interesting.
Yeah. When you wax means to become strong. Right? That's what wax means.
Oh, I thought you was meaning like the shiny type
No.
wax.
Oh, wax. So if I said,
Like making a candle.
yeah. So wax mean, it doesn't just mean in making a candle. It can also mean a personality. So and power. So if I said, his power waxed greatly, right? Or the strength of his empire was waxing in a tremendous manner. Right? What I'm saying is that or his throne. Let me see if we can get a good sentence from the internet. Like wax mean to become strong, to become great. Wane means if I say your strength is waning, That means it's becoming weaker, right?
So wax would mean something like solidified.
Yeah, solidify, strengthen, just similar to the analogy of the candle, right? Right. So wax. So let's see. Definition before they give me some other foolishness. So, all right. So the yellowish cover treat no. There we go. To increase in size, numbers, strengthen, prosperity, or intensity. All right. That's what we mean by wax. Okay. So where did it say? Good. This is it right now. To increase in size, numbers, strength, prosperity, or intensity. All right. That's what we mean by wax. To grow. You know. All right. And the opposite of that is wane. All right. The opposite of yin is what?
Yang.
Yang, exactly. All right. The opposite of vanish is?
Appear.
Very good.
Okay.
The opposite of rare is what? Common. Very good. The opposite?
Hold on, you say rare as in R-A-R-E or R-E-A-R?
No, not R-E. Rare as in unique, right?
Pardon?
Rare as in unique or few.
Yeah, so ordinary, right?
Yeah, or common. Yeah.
That's what
All right. Landlord. Tenant. Very good. Tenant. Light.
darkness.
Dark. Boundless.
Limit.
Limited. Accidental.
Intentional.
In,
Intentional.
intentional. Very good. Hate.
Love.
Love. Coward. No. What's the opposite of a coward?
Coward.
Yeah, coward.
Confident.
Confident. Not humility.
Adventurous.
No.
You say power?
Coward. What's the opposite of a coward?
Power?
Coward. 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 Coward.
Coward.
Coward. Like he's a coward.
Oh. So opposite. Yeah.
Bravery.
Bravery or what?
Audacious.
Audacious, yes.
Confident.
Confident, yes. How about hero?
Heroic.
Heroic, yes. What's the opposite of heaven?
Oh.
L, very good. Disease. Say NASA.
I wouldn't say NASA, I'd say more like NASA.
Exactly. Correct him. Remind him to be grateful, yeah?
We might be sold down.
Oh, no.
No way, we ain't
Deja?
got that much Muslims to go on
Deja?
top of.
Deja? Deja? Please
Yes,
don't
sir.
mind Mr. Floyd. Trust me. Trust me.
They have a Taliban problem, they got
Listen.
terrorism.
Listen, don't
and,
mind Mr. Floyd.
So what you think those young people doing around the
Mr.
streets,
Floyd?
killing
Mr.
people,
Floyd?
terrorism?
Yeah, Mr. Floyd. Oh boy, this could be deep.
Okay, you have a point. You have a point.
Oh boy, it's certainly not as bad as those places. At least we still, um, yeah, certainly not as bad. Anyway, what's the opposite of hair?
Ball.
No, not that hair. H-E-R-E.
Silence.
Huh?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
There. There. Hair.
Yeah.
H-E-R-E.
Yeah.
Hair.
Oh.
Yeah, away or there. Yeah. What's the opposite of succeed? Opposite of succeed. Succeed. Fail. To fail. What's the opposite of definite? or definite? Say it again. Indefinite. Very good. What's the opposite of demand? Demand.
Criminal.
No. Demand.
Scarcity.
No.
The woman.
Well, that's close. I want no, not the man. Demand.
I don't understand what you're saying.
Demand. That's the opposite of
Request?
Spell it.
Request?
okay. Request could work, but I'm thinking about something else. Demand.
Oh.
Demand. Yes, demand.
Oh, demand.
Yeah,
Oh.
demand. Yeah.
You sound like you were saying something.
I know.
Yeah, it sounds like you're saying dump mine, like police.
I know. What's the opposite of demand? Mr. Floyd, you should get this.
Do. Appeal.
No, I'm the type of demand I talking about. Demand, as in.
Unpopular.
No, it's not with S then. It's not with S.
Scarcity.
No, man.
Supply.
Supplies. Supply. Someone said it. Supply. The opposite of demand is supply. What's the opposite of shallow?
Deep.
Deep. What's the opposite of opaque?
Transparent.
Exactly. What's Floyd if you didn't get that?
Clear.
Alright, and what's the opposite of expensive?
Cheap.
Cheap. Very good. Alright, so that's that. We could call it for the night. That's enough of opposites and similarities. Please send in your mark notes. That is especially my new persons. Zario, Wittenberg, Rikia, Rule, Otessa, Albury, Lachey Gator, Jensen Bethel. Okay, you already sent yours. Okay, good. Zaria Ferguson, Frimpong Kanka. The mark notes what we just did, all the what we just did, what you wrote, the notes you took down. Send that to me, please.
No, David, I send you some.
Send me what?
Some words.
Send me some words. Yeah, send me some words. I have no problem.
Okay, what is the opposite of scrupulous?
Scrupulous. Alright, scrupulous sounds like that means very nitpicky. So if you're not scrupulous, then you're probably careless or if you're not careless. If you're careless, then that means you're not very observant. So I'm trying to find a word for not observant. The most I'd say is careless. That's the most I can think of right now. Careless. That's the only word that comes to mind. What word were you thinking about? That's the opposite of scrupulous.
I just want to say your answer.
Oh, here's my answer. Okay. Yeah. Alright. No Google. Yeah, no, I don't know Google. Oh, he's telling the no Google. Okay, no Google, yeah. Alright.
What is the opposite of ironic?
Oh, ironic? Well, ironic means something that is contradictory. So, if something that's opposite of ironic, I'd say harmony. Something that is plain, something that is forthright. There's no contradiction to it. No sarcasm to it. Say it again. Common, yeah, common would work because it's not ironic. So ironic is something that is like you thought it was something, but then it's not, or it's contradictory in some way. So yeah. All right. It's 8:58. Yes. Sycophany. I don't know what sycophany means, so can't give you no. Sycophancy. No, I don't know what that means. So.
The opposite of superficial is like aspect of alley.
Oh boy. Anyway, you all have a good night because apparently these people want to keep me up until 10. But class is dismissed. See you here at 6 p.m. Use the same link, but make sure before you go to bed, send me the class notes. That's everyone. All right. My number is inside the chat. So make sure use that number to send me the class notes. All right. Have a good night, everyone. All right, Mr. Frimpong Kantanka. Go finish, look over the notes and or do something like that. Have a good night. Oh boy. Have a good night, sir. Y'all are dismissed. Live in a mansion? Okay. All right. Oh. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Rich man, rich man. Well, I believe you. Your name is interesting. Let me pause. Let me